Damn, when you get a close-up, his whole face almost take the screen up.
Man, fuck you. Turn that shit on, man. Motherfucker driving me crazy. Let's get it, man. What's up, y'all? Big Face Gary Show. Shout out to the Upper West Side. Shout out to my motherfucking mom's time, Haiti, PT Guav, Ron, Ronito, Big, new member, Pat, all my friends and family. If you love me, I love you. Hate me, I still love you. Franquito. I got a lot of new merchandise on my show. Bigfacegaryshow.com. Hats, t-shirts, lighters, whatever you want. I got the motherfucking infamous Keith Murray. It's a beautiful thing in the world like you. What's up, Murray?
Well, I like that.
Man, I don't hear shit. What's up, Murray? What's up, Murray?
What up, BF?
You here with your motherfucking suit on, showing out on me a little bit.
Saks Fifth, the minimum.
Yeah. A little $150 for the suit.
Saks Fifth, man.
Okay. Fresh. You fresh, kind of show out a little bit on me. I'm getting right to it, man. I don't fuck around, man. You told Fedro, I'm gonna murder you like that white would beat your ass. I saw the rap battle. Keith, you came in my crib going crazy on me. That was the worst rap you ever put together in the history of hip hop. Explain yourself. So? Explain yourself.
I thought that shit was tight.
Oh, shit.
But I didn't deliver it like I should have. But I didn't tell Fredro that in the first place.
One thing about my place, my man do research.
What you said.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you think we gonna make shit up? Yeah, get him, bro.
Nah, you ill. Nah, what happened was, what you said was, you killed that shit. You started off killing him. I ain't gonna lie, Keith, you started killing him. You was like, yo, I'm gonna whoop your ass like that white boy did Sticky.
First of all, I didn't say that to Fredro.
K-Solo.
I didn't say that to Fredro.
Oh, you said that. You said in the battle, though, right?
I said it to Sticky.
Oh, that was Sticky was there, son? That was that you said it to? Because I know you had somebody in between y'all and you was going hard.
Okay, for the record, Ron rarely makes mistakes. That's the second mistake in 14 shows.
I don't know if I count that as a mistake. He was battling Fredro, so yeah, you could get it.
All right, well, it don't fucking matter. You said
facts or not?
All right, but Ron.
Wait. Facts or not?
I said it.
All right.
Okay, you right, Ron. Bottom line is, I saw the battle. You was in the zone, then you went from 10 to like, I want to leave, y'all.
Well, I ain't making up no excuse, but that battle was old as hell, Big Face.
I know.
And I waited 45 minutes to get in there, and then I waited 4 hours to get to the stage from the back. I was in the back in the kitchen on the set side, waiting 4 hours. Keep running waiting 4 hours nowhere. Before I got that stage, I was out. My mama mentally wasn't there. I was knocked out, drinking, smoking.
All right.
It was over.
All right. That's
you ain't see my other interviews about it like that.
Yeah, fun. Yeah,
well, I saw other stuff you said, but come on, you had fun.
Yeah.
But one thing about this show, I'm gonna tell you what I researched.
I know now what to do. I can wait 4 hours now. I'll sit there, relax, chill. You know what I'm saying?
You manned up just now. You must have forgot what you said. You told motherfuckers.
Oh, I had fun on that.
That you wasn't feeling too good that day. You took a fake ass Benadryl.
Nah, I was drinking and smoking whatever I had in my system kicked up. My man just said Benadryl. It was the flu type shit, but
okay. Well, for the record, I don't give a fuck about that because you are super.
Nah, nobody gives a fuck.
You're a super dope MC for the record.
No doubt. I get busy.
No, we know that. Now, on motherfucking Vlad, you did 2 interviews with Vlad.
Oh yeah, Vlad's a fucking sucker. First
and
of
you
all.
God body.
I've been waiting to talk about Vlad because he chopped a lot on my interview. When I was saying, yo, I was imitating him. Yo, this is Vlad. When I'm not in vodka, Russia drinking vodka, I'm on Vlad TV. He cut it and made it say I was drinking vodka. That was some sucker shit he did. Knew he always was a sucker. Then he was like, yeah. My son, my man, my son kept saying it. Now him and my son ain't even cool. And I asked him he asked how much money I got for that battle. Mm-hmm. I asked him how much did he get when Rick Ross and them fucked him up and he sued Rick Ross and started Vlad TV. He chopped that out. Yeah, checkmate, motherfucker.
Get it on motherfucking the Big Face Gary Show.
On the BMD.
That's what I'm talking about. Get it, Murray.
Now
Get
you
it.
can get back to your question.
Okay.
Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Now, it was funny you said that because everybody know you God body. And he made some comments about Farrakhan. Did you go on the show after he made the comments or before he made the comments about Farrakhan?
Damn, you really be under a rock somewhere. He said that shit 5 years after.
I don't give a fuck when I said that shit. I do research. That shit ain't gonna work on my show. I did it 30 years ago. I'm doing my job. It ain't no rock. This shit don't matter. Hold up, let me clear this up. Hold on, let me clear this shit up right here. This is the Big Face Gary Show. We do what we want, how we want. You my man, you here. It could be 50 years ago.
You're right. I just be more current to my.
No, I don't. No, I don't do current. I'm an old school motherfucker. Me and you ain't too far apart in age either. So go ahead, explain yourself.
Yeah, it was after. He said that after I was on the show. What did he exactly say though?
So basically, what had happened, what he was saying was that you was a current guest on Vlad, but then after he made the comments about Minister Lewis Farrakhan misquoting him. So now all the other God bodies, all the other gods kind of separated themselves from him. Lord Jamar separated himself, right? You see a lot of
what
brothers.
Did he misquote exactly though?
I think that what happened was, he was saying that the Jews need to be hit with a rock of truth. And I think Vlad took it and said that he was saying hit the Jews with a rock. And then all the brothers, all the gods were saying, yo, you misquoted him, so apologize for it. And Vlad was like, he wasn't gonna apologize for it.
He was trolling. He do a lot of trolling, misconstruing shit.
So what happened? So that's what happened. So Gary was trying to say like, well, would you go on Vlad again? But I guess you kind of answered that already. Like now, after everything that you seen and what you said about him, and
I wouldn't go on Vlad again because I know Vlad is a piece of shit and Vlad chopped my interviews. So anything, I won't have a fair say on Vlad.
Right.
Even if I go up there and try to confront him, it won't see the light of day. So I won't go up there. I'll skin it. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. Meow.
You just skinned them. Just skinned them.
And the problem I got with Vlad, man, see, they couldn't do that to you because you're official, you're very smart. These motherfuckers go on his show and talk about what they did in the streets and put
snitching on
themselves and get they bugging. Why would you do that?
Jackasses need to walk on 4 legs.
Okay, yeah, you're not a fool like that. Yeah, he's talking that shit. Yeah, that's great. Now I move forward on my shit. So I knew you and Biggie was in a car. No, actually, let me go back. You was in a halfway house and you said you'd have never left Jive, but Leo Cole came and gave you $2 million, and you said I gotta go with this flow. I gotta go with him. What was the first thing you bought with that $2 million?
Well, I didn't leave because of the $2 million. I left because I felt that Def Jam would give me an even playing field against me having so many fans and my records not reflecting the sales.
Oh, okay.
Because I felt Jive my sales wasn't reflecting my popularity. Then I was always with Biggie, and me and Biggie came out the same time on the road and everything. And Big was like, yo, your sales are stopping at 450. Something is not right, man.
So Biggie was telling you that?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I was in the elevator with Barry Weiss.
Damn.
And head A&R, and I punched the elevator wall. Then I seen Barry Weiss at the Nas and Damon Marley concert in the back. Me, Nas, and Barry standing there. Barry brought it up. Like, oh, remember you had me in the elevator and you punched the wall? I said, oh yeah, I beat you up, now you beating me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought, well, you still didn't answer the question. When you got that big money from Dev Jam, what's the first thing you bought, bro?
The first thing I bought was, I gave my grandmother enough money to pay her bills and everything, and then I bought a CL600 for $120, and a condo out east.
In Long Island. Okay. Just want to ask. That's a lot of paper, brother.
And then I squared my kids off.
Okay. Okay. So now, moving forward, you was in a car with Biggie, and y'all crashed the car together. Can you tell the story about that? How that happened? What was going on in that story? Like, what happened?
I was in the car many times with Biggie. We never crashed the car. Little C's crashed with Biggie and broke his leg.
Well, what I'm saying, were you in the vehicle when that happened?
No, I was in the vehicle the night before Biggie got killed in L.A. He shipped his truck down there, and we was at the La Mondrian Hotel, and they knocked on the door. And Biggie was outside. He came to see me at Red and E. Red and E wasn't there. So I was sitting behind Biggie, and C's was here, and I think D was driving. Somebody was driving, and Biggie was asking me, yo, I got a show in London. You think I should stay here or leave? I said, leave, because you know they don't like you out here. And that was around the time they was doing walk-ups.
You was in L.A.?
Yeah, they was walking up with the chopper around that time. So the party was the next night. For some reason, Def Squad didn't go to the Soul Trade party, and then Eric Sermon knocked on my door. Said, yo, they killed your man. I said, who? He said, Biggie.
What was your reaction right there?
I was like, damn, if I was with him, I would have been in that car. Because I was in that car 24 hours in that same side where he got shot.
Damn.
And our reaction was, fuck, what? Who did it? Let's go ride.
I'm going to tell you again, Mary, that story. I remember Jay-Z told Biggie not to go to L.A. They don't like you out there. Don't fuck with them. He did what he had to do. Rest in peace. I'd have stared my ass. Where was that?
Yeah, I called my lawyer. Me and Puffy had the lawyer the same time. And so Puffy had to take the private jet out of there.
Really?
Yeah, but they were saying they knew who did it. And up to this day, I think the people who they thought did it wasn't the people who got convicted for it to this day. So we would have went and killed some innocent people. Just out of anger and a spur of the moment.
So, like, there's something like you and your man 50 grand, a personal friend of mine you had beef with, let me say allegedly, you bust him in the head with a bottle. Dame Dash. I need you to tell me what's going on with that right
That's
there.
an old story too. Me and Dame had seen each other. There's no longer no beef or nothing.
We know
like
that, but we know the story.
I know. I just like to clear it up before because I don't dig up old history and old worms. But you ask me a can of worms. You ask me, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
So me and my man 50 grand and Eric Skinner was at Maria Davis' party. I think it was Sweetwater.
Yeah.
I think it was down the block over here.
Yeah, no, it's a little more down. It's on oh fuck. It's like he's right. It's just like 79 to 80 or so. You're absolutely right, but this is the area. Definitely.
Yeah. So we went inside. Mary J and Brandy was there. So Mary J asked me to sing The Most Beautiful Thing in the World. I think it was her birthday.
That's my record. I love that record. Yeah.
So we was at the table drinking Dom Perignon, you know what I'm saying? Chilling, experiencing, taking in a moment. So I went on stage. I was doing the most beautifulest thing in this world, just like that. And the record started skipping. So I'm like, damn, somebody's skipping the record. So I said, yo, say fuck the DJ. They say, fuck the DJ, fuck the DJ, fuck the DJ. So I got off stage, going back to the table. Somebody hit me in the eye. Wham! All hell broke loose in that motherfucker. Me, Eric Skinner, 50 grand was in there. Now I'm not knowing it's Dame Dash and his people. I don't know which one of them hit me. But I know at the end, me, 50 grand, and Eric Skinner, he was my A&R job. That's a real nigga from the Bronx, yo. Shout out to Eric Skinner.
Shout out to Eric Skinner.
Eric Skinner was on top of a car. They got us out the party. Me and 50 grand was like, come outside. It was like 8 of them niggas, come outside. Come outside. Next thing you know, the next day, Dame Dash goes to job and sues say, yo, he want $5,000 because he got hit in the eye with a bottle.
And what happened after that? Did y'all give it to him?
Nah, they didn't give it to him.
It
So they're just lame.
Yeah. All right. Moving along, man. So, sorry. I gotta take a
He told the story.
Yeah,
what
he
it
told
was.
the story, man.
Yeah, he gave it to him.
But one thing you're gonna stop doing.
One thing about us, we never start fights, but we can rumble with the best of them and end it. You know what I'm saying?
You're known for that. I'm gonna lead up to something real quick after. For the record, I'm gonna keep saying it. Stop every time I ask you a fucking question. That's old. This is my show. That's why I go to old and I can bother people. But it's a good thing. You're a great guy. Okay, so stop looking at me like I'm bugging.
I'm gonna say it's over for the people in the comments saying everybody's gonna try to kill you, and I'm protecting my man.
They can't. They're gonna kill who?
They're gonna try to kill you.
Oh, they could try. I don't give a fuck
But
about
I'm protecting my man.
I'm still. They can do what they want to do. Fuck them.
Yeah. It's
Anyway.
good questions because this
Yeah.
is history.
Yeah. So
then
now
you clip it up and then get clickbait. They be like Murray and Babyface go down about this.
Well, that's why I do on my show. You know, we laugh and joke. Now,
But we don't play.
all right.
Alright.
So now I'm asking you something. So you in the hip hop game, you had a lot of altercations here and there. You think it was because you was popping or you was young, and you was just like, "Fuck that, I'm gonna stand for something."
Or like people were starting with you and you had to finish it. Or like you think that it was more like people starting with you and you finished it, or maybe a little bit in your youth you might was a little bit antsy and arrogant too. I know a lot of niggas get it in
It
I
was
already
all
know
the
what it
above because people are young too, and everybody out to get a rap. Like God bless his day, Guru said. Shout out Gangstar.
That's
new
a
album
fact.
is
Shout out
banging.
Gangstar, real hip hop.
And Premier. So, you know, everybody want to test your gangster. They want to see if you saying what's real.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, we brush shoulders and, you know what I'm saying? I can look at you and you think I'm giving you a mean look.
Yeah.
My grandmother said that about her. That's why I learned. I said, that's where I get it from. We was in New Orleans in Scarface. I was in Scarface. I was just looking at him like, damn, that's face. Came up on that nigga. His man was like, yo, why you looking at my man like that? I'm like, nigga, please.
Yo, I'm admiring them. Yeah.
I ain't say all that. I'm
But
just
I- but-
like, yeah,
but-
I was, but I'm like, nigga.
Mary, you know what?
But yo, yeah, to answer your question, we did start a lot of shit. But I kicked a little ass, but them niggas deserved it.
Okay, well, shit.
But a lot of shit I didn't start, and we rumbled. Niggas hit me, I hit them, and you know what I'm saying? I got some, but any scar on my face I did myself, just to make it clear. I got hit right here one time. I got hit right here and here one time, but other than that, and the eye stuff I hear, but yeah, we rumbled. They just was come with the territory. And now I got a black cloud. I ain't do shit in 20 years. Agencies is like, well, are you sure? Is he gonna be fine? The tours, all these niggas on the same tours all the time. I see these niggas, Ice-T, he did the tour. Seen these other niggas, yo, put Murray on them tours. I ain't gonna start shit, I'm here to feed my family, you know what I'm saying? When I was a young kid, I did childish things. I'm a grown man, I do grown man things. That's what me and Prodigy said before we hashed it up. We was young. We ain't know no better. You know what I'm saying? And we fought fire with fire. You said shit, I was on your neck, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Niggas
a
might
fact.
try me because I was like 5'9", 155, you know what I'm saying? Talking the most shit in the industry. But I backed it up with the LOD, you feel me?
Yeah, you did.
So we came out victorious and the black cloud covered me. Ooh, bars.
Yes.
Sign me, big face.
Yeah.
I'm a free agent.
Yo, you know
you
what-
the A&R to all the stars.
I ain't on no more, but I understand the game very well. Listen,
this repertoire ass looking nigga.
Listen, you so stupid. Now listen, you said some shit to make like, I know what you're saying because a lot of rappers talk that shit. They fabricate their rhyme. When I was running with Rocafella, I see with Jay-Z. Jay-Z just got off a record dissing this rapper. I'm not gonna name no name. We in the club. They walking by giving Jay a pound. Jay tapping my knee and told you, them niggas is clowns, G. They pussy. They just talking that music shit just to talk that music.
Yup.
But this one, they don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke.
That's
So I know-
how we was.
So I know you right.
Nigga,
You let them
you
up.
talking shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
he
happened?
about to get busy. Niggas like, yo, peace. Oh my God. These niggas is playing.
Yo, my biggest story, I told Ron know the story. I ain't know P. Diddy. I went to LA with Dane. First trip ever. Dane said, let's go to LA. We in the club chilling, laughing, joking. Whoever was there, I forgot a couple artists was there. I think, what's the motherfucking name from St. Louis?
Oh,
The big rapper from St. Louis, man. What the fuck? Pat?
Nelly.
Nelly was there.
Yeah, A&R?
I forgot what I'm just saying. What? Nelly was there. I know. He told us shit. Dane, he passed Dame a rosé bottle, Mary. Dane passed it to me. Diddy snatched him. I don't drink with the help. Dame said he ain't the help. That's my man. And we and him I was ready to fight that whole night. They broke the
Fight
shit.
who?
Biddy, I was mad. He embarrassed me.
Fight who?
I wanted to fight Diddy. He embarrassed me in public.
Oh, because Nelly passed the bottle?
No, he called me to help. Nelly passed it to Dame. Dame gave it to me. Diddy grabbed it out of my hand and said, I don't drink with the help.
Oh, he was acting prestigious.
Yeah, acting crazy. So I said, yo, so I know what you mean, man. I ain't Diddy and Diddy's super rich. I'm not talking about that. It's just, I know how you feel. Sometimes you
That was the era when Diddy was fighting. I used to see Diddy fight all the time.
So Diddy different type of dude?
But it was because the nigga would rush him and he had to defend himself.
Yeah. So
but
yo,
he defend himself though.
oh, nah, he
All
definitely.
right,
He
yeah.
scrabbled, but I didn't know whether I should jump in and help, but he held it.
Ah, that's official.
So moving on with your little Fifth Avenue suit, you keep trying to brush it off, let me know you got feel. I know shit is hard. You don't have to keep telling everybody.
He
appreciate
fresh.
it.
Stop
I
hating.
appreciate
Stop
it.
hating, G.
He be acting
G,
like
you
Murray
not
ain't-
gonna start
Man,
that
that's another
hating.
thing. Niggas like I don't belong to be on the cover of GQ. Like, what the fuck is these niggas?
Let him know, Murray.
Flyest nigga in the NC. All the niggas just got this shit from me. Don't try to act like y'all didn't either. Maybe you don't know, but self-consciously, subconsciously, motherfucker, you got it from Keith Murray.
So now, you gonna say I'm crazy. So K-Solo was your man. He brings you to Eric Sherman.
Yeah.
He wants to answer.
He don't want to answer. He just. I don't.
I'm gonna answer it.
I'm just what I do.
I'm just saying, God damn.
Hey.
He just
You
want to
don't
know.
miss a beat. You bringing it from the old to the new. I see what you
Yeah, and let me do what I
gotta
do.
cover
It's
your
okay.
shit. Yeah, you cover your
Okay.
ground.
So K Soda brings you to Eric Sherman.
I asked them to bring me to E.
Okay, explain
Yes.
yourself. Talk a little more. So
K-So's from Central Ice of Long Island. I'm from Roosevelt, Central Ice of Long Island, by way of Roosevelt, Long Island. So I used to be on Carlton Avenue, Ryman, and Solo used to come there to the block. We'd go to the store and stuff. So we used to rush in the store, say our rhymes. He used to be like, Murray, you gonna get on because you tell stories. So Eric Sherman is from Brentwood. He moved to Central Ice. His mother moved to the back of my town. So K-Solo came to the store one day, and I asked him to take me to E. So I went to Low Avenue, and I was driving to where E lived, and I seen someone turn around. He's talking to a girl, and he brought me. I knocked on the door, waited a while, knocked, waited, and then E eventually came upstairs. And then he said, yo, this is Keith Murray. He rhymed. He wanted to get on. He said, all right, come to the basement. Let me see what you got. Went in the music room, and I never left.
So he puts you, whatever, he actually bring him there. I'm going to go further than that. Whatever it was, he puts you in a position at that point to get with Eric Sherman. How the fuck y'all want to...
I asked him to put
Okay,
me
you keep saying that. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go past that now.
Because you know when niggas do something for you, they like want to take the claim and say you owe them or something. Let's just get it right. I asked you.
Okay, you asked him, but
Like
but
if I was hungry, I'd be
you.
like, yo, can I have a job? Or can I get something to eat? Or can you show me a skill to make money? I asked you. It ain't like you thought of me like out the blue.
Okay.
I went for mine.
Okay, but he had the access to bring you there, and I respect that part.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
my point is, he brings you there. Of course, you and him, Eric Sherman, got together. How the fuck you wind up having a fight with K Solo, man?
I never fight with K-Solo.
You gonna tell me you and him never had no
No,
word?
I didn't have a fight with K-Solo. An altercation occurred, and it came out that me and LOD had a rumble with a couple of the guys over there, and then it ended like that. It wasn't like a one-on-one fight like you know what I'm saying? That's different.
Oh, there's a little bullshit altercation that in the same crew, whatever, and y'all just, okay, we'll move forward.
It wasn't the same crew.
Okay, well, what I'm saying
LOD
is,
And his crew.
Solo.
But y'all was men.
From something that Solo said about Eric Sherman and Keith Murray that on record that K-Say played when I was in Rikers Island, and that he shouldn't have had said because he used to come to the boss house all the time and get beats and stuff. And then you run your mouth, that's what you get. You defend yourself, you get your ass whipped. You know what I'm saying? That was then. Now, I'll talk a good one, and I'll walk the witch to the bridge and make her jump herself. I won't push her.
okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Respect it, yeah.
all right, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm a asset, not a liability.
Oh, that's
People
real.
will sue the pants off you,
Yeah.
and nobody will come near you.
And
Yeah.
then you got the black cloud that you was
That cloud
talking
over your
about.
fucking head that I'm
and you
working
ain't
so
even
hard
to get rid of.
And I'm
Maybe
glad
we'll-
you asking these questions.
Yeah. So let me ask you another.
Thanks for the water.
Yeah, definitely. So let me ask you another question. So, are there any altercations you had, fights that you had, that you wish you could take back? Like, I shouldn't have did that shit, yo. That shit wasn't even worth it.
Yeah,
Right,
that's a good question.
Well, something happened at Def Jam. Like it was in Texas. It happened at Def Jam, and the two people that went and lied and said I did something, I didn't do that. But I did have an altercation with one of the people that went back and went to human resources. I ain't saying I take it back and nothing like that, but there's nothing you could do about shit like that. But fights, nah, not really.
Everything you fought, you felt it was worth it. Was stand up. You had to do what you had to do. You won't take it back.
Yeah, I never bullied nobody and took advantage of
I don't
nobody.
see you as a bully though.
I
Just
said
asking.
if I would have to bully somebody or took advantage of somebody,
Right.
I would say I wanted to take it back. Like if we fighting or something and my man got you down and I'm hitting you in the back of your head with a blunt object, that's whack.
Right.
I might snuff a nigga or something, but fuck it, big mouths get snuffed.
Okay, that's cool. This
Well, I might would have had of.
This one, I
For the
usually,
record.
Back then. You getting the black cloud off, Murray.
and I'm here to do that. Big face guys, all positive. This is a good brother and a super MC. We're trying to get back on the map.
And stand up
shit.
and about
Blow
his
niggas
word.
out the water on stage.
Yep. So I'm reading this from here because I want to do it the right way. You had an album called The Most Ugliest Thing You Working On with Marley Marl, Eric Sherman, Large Professor, and producers When you gonna drop that?
I had an album.
It's coming out.
What's coming out? I said it wrong.
Well,
Excuse me.
no, I have an album.
I said I'm wrong.
Yeah, I
said
have
it
an
wrong.
album.
You have an album. When you gonna drop
You
that? Excuse me.
Haitian or African?
Why Haitian?
Haitian? Something like that.
When lie, man, get you on your foot.
No, nay.
So guys, he's Haitian.
I can tell because my boy Kiki always fuck up when he talk the questions.
No, I usually don't fuck up. I just
Yo, he be tongue tied. I told him the other day sometimes
get
a
the
little
fuck
bit.
outta
The
here.
Haitians do that.
A little bit.
The Haitians
Fuck outta
do
here,
that.
Gary.
I love the Haitians.
Gary, you don't like that, huh?
Don't get me wrong. I love Haitians.
I'm not. First of all,
Haitians.
I don't care about the women. You can have them all day. That's your business. I was born here.
Hey, Haiti was the only country
I read very
that kept
well.
its independence.
It's the way.
Did you
Haiti
hear what
was
he
the
just
only
said?
country that kept its independence
1804, brother.
to this day.
1804.
And these motherfuckers on the 700 Club try to say, oh, Haiti is cursed by the devil because it's having so much problems. You fucking skunk. You lying to the people. You mad because Haiti, you can't go over there and conquer Haiti, the Haiti resources and all that shit.
I'm over here because I'm gonna curse right out because I'm super intelligent as a boy. Tongue twist. I say my words the way they're giving to me. So this cocksucker over here.
Oh, the producer of the show gave you that.
He's very. That's all I do.
You only verbatim regurgitating like
Most of the time, I do my own shit too. It ain't on him. I'm gonna take most. I'm not gonna do that to him. That's a lie. I do my shit mostly me. But it's just that, Mary, I'm looking at your suit. I'm getting flabbergasted. So I don't know how to catch up. So you gotta excuse me. You gotta.
So y'all rocking Haiti.
Yeah. No, but being Haitian, it's glad you said that 1804 independence was big. That's why I'm very big on being Haitian. And I tell everybody that independence 1099 is guys, you recognize that because we don't play no fucking games, man. We took that serious. Now I'm moving along.
Ethiopia gave up a good fight.
Yeah, but they ain't do what we did. No, now I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna tongue twist this one. You was in the studio with Biggie doing Who Shot You. Tell me a story when y'all did that.
Well, actually, I wasn't in the studio with Biggie doing that. I was in the studio with Mary J. Blige and Puffy. Go ahead. Y'all finished? Oh,
Actually, no, I'm pissed off. Somebody's pissed me off. My brother's pissed me off. No, let me do this. One thing about me being a man, me around battle.
We'll go back to the
No, I don't want to do that. I'm good. Let me shut up. One thing, shut up. That's why people love my views. That's why my viewers love me. I made a mistake. I'm going to rewind that. That's why Ron looked at me and want to beat me up right now.
Mistake.
No, I did. I have to do it on my show. I corrected it. I don't do this. I made a mistake on it. That's my fault.
I got a new album called The Most Ugliest Thing in This World.
Ron, I apologize for Ron. I apologize. I fucked that up. Ron is absolutely right.
There's going to be a lot of edits on this one.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not really.
Because Ron double dutching.
No, it's not that.
Break out the ropes, he double dutching. Shout out to E, doing good things for action. Shout out Redman too. Redman got a new show on Rock the Bells.
Yo, when you recorded Who Shot You, did you do it in the studio?
Well, yes. Where else would I do it?
No, I'm saying this motherfucker here, man. You just a fucking motherfucker.
Got a great eye for detail.
Okay, I asked you the question. I'm not gonna get deep because you're trying to drive me. No, I love what you said. Listen to what I'm telling you. When you shot when you did the Who Shot You in the studio, I'm asking you a question. Was you in the studio with Big?
No.
Okay. Tell me a big story that you could tell me about Big that you enjoy to this day.
Well, can I tell you about the studio session with Mary J. Blige and Puffy? Oh, that's, you don't want to hear
You can go to that. Go ahead. No problem.
So, I wasn't with Biggie that day, but I would go pick Biggie up in my car. We would hang out and stuff like that. That was my A-school room in the hole, and we Geminis.
And everybody know you was good friends.
Yeah, that's good. So, I was in the studio. Puffy called me there, called a call for me. So I got in the car, went by myself in the studio. Mary was there. So I heard the beat. And then I grabbed the pen and the pad. And then it started coming to me. Funny thing about that, because when I was going out to the bathroom, I could have swore Mary and Puffy was outside talking. I never told nobody this. This is exclusive on the BFG show.
Okay, thank you.
So I could have sworn, I don't know if it's true. I'm not sure. Mary might not remember it. But I heard her saying she didn't want me on the record. Because mind you, I was brand new. She didn't know who I was from a piss hole in the snow. And then Puffy was like, no, trust me. You're gonna want him on this record. So I went to the bathroom and then I came back and was more furious because I heard her say that. She put a little fire in me. And then me and Mary became best friends. I just seen her 2 months ago. She was like, Murray, I love you so much. When you coming out with a new record, you coming out, right? And I got a new single called When I'm With You, produced by Eric Sermon. Mary featuring Mary J. Blige. She didn't sign off on it yet. So I need you, Mary. The world needs you, Mary. This is the comeback from Be happy. Bang.
Oh, that's
So
shit.
I did my verse, and then I left. Right?
Okay.
So I left, whatever, and it was like a little discrepancy with the town call. Puffy left for some shit, and I had to figure out how to get back. It was some other shit that was really memorable. So, shout out to Puffy. He always call me for the remixes too. I asked Puffy about something too. I'm looking for Puff Daddy. So anybody know where Puff Daddy at? Like Keith Murray, I'm looking for Puff Daddy.
No problem. Shout out to
I'll
P.
get him
Diddy,
on the
man.
phone right now.
All right, cool.
You
Cool.
know I'm just joking. I wish.
Break out the ropes. He double dutch it. Double dutch it. Double dutch it. Oh! So, now, I'm on the road with Puffy and Biggie, and we right by the elevator somewhere, because we always would congregate next to each other and talk on planes and everything. So, Puff like, yo, you finished the record? Big like, nah, I ain't finished it yet. I ain't finished it yet. I got another verse to do. Next thing you know, who shot ya? Set on the radio. I'm like, oh, he took the record and gave it to Big. And then chopped it up and put me on the interlude on Mary album.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
love
very
that.
thankful
That was
for
real
that.
nice.
It spread my popularity a little further because everybody got the Mary album, heard Murray on there now. Now you can go online and listen to the Biggie Smalls, Keith Murray featuring Biggie Smalls, Who Shot Ya, the original. The internet wins again.
Nah, that shit was great. Me and Ron was reminiscing today. You had some great mixes, man. Actually, you might be one of the top remix kings in the game. You got
I've
a
been
lot of
trying to tell
remixes.
these
That's a fact.
niggas.
No, you have a lot of remixes.
Ever
bro.
since Eric Sermon started remixing records and putting me on them, other people was calling me because he's considered the remix king. Puffy Jack E for the remixes didn't say he was the king. But if you do the knowledge, it came from E. So yeah, thank you.
Nah, you're a beast.
And if you go online now and punch up Keith Murray, you see a lot of stuff that I'm on. Online is king now.
You did a lot of remixes. So, moving along, you know the versus battle everybody does, versus this and that. If you had to put Def Squad against anybody, who would you put Def Squad against in a versus battle?
See, Def Squad is a 3-man crew. You gotta always remember that.
Well, that's why it would have to be somebody like that had individual records like y'all, like.
But
maybe
you got no.
Onyx
But you gotta remember
or-
one thing about Def Squad. Def Squad is solo artists, a band of brothers that happen to mesh over a fixed transformation of time and come out with one album, El Nino.
And y'all only had one together.
Yeah, the El Nino is the baby, right?
Yeah,
That
that's
was hard. I heard the single to Ron. Great records. Great
Yeah.
records. That was tough, man.
Yeah, so we did Rap is the Light. We did the single for in the beginning there was rap. All the artists at that time was doing the covers that came before us. And Rap is the Light fit us. So Def Jam asked us to do an album. We never was gonna do it. If you take all the Def Squad records, mine, Eric's, Red's, and put them together, you have a juicy compilation of just us.
Yeah, but my question is, I need you to answer who would you pick you would battle if it had a versus battle between Def Squad?
Because there's other crews
I
that
was
they.
getting to that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I thought you was going to skip it. That's my job.
No, I don't skip anything.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, cool. Yeah,
See, I
so
get the Fifth Avenue suit. You think you're cute. That's why I'm going to take all that shit.
My boy, he
cute.
fresh.
monkeys are cute.
Okay,
I'm handsome.
okay, you look good, my brother. Go ahead.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate your kindness. So, 3-man crew. Who's the 3-man crew? You gotta put somebody in our era. Right off the top, you know who comes to mind? The Ghetto Boys. But they was a little before us, but I'll take it. Cause Bushwick Bill's my heart, Scarface my man, and really they ain't no motherfucking joke.
Okay, that's nice.
And we got singles though. They got singles too. That's lengthy. Who's the 3-man crew though out there? The Locks. They was a little after us, and they solo niggas. And we nice, and we go record for record, single for single, verse for verse, verbatim. And the battle, the lines will be
I think
crazy.
whoever wears the better suit that day wins that battle with you in the lobs.
Oh, well,
if
I
you wore
want-
that
I want
suit,
hands down.
if you wore that suit,
I want hands down.
If you wear that suit, then you'll win the battle.
I
You'll
want
win
hands
the battle.
down.
You'll
Yeah,
win the battle.
I might
You'll
win
win
the ladies over.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
the one was the ladies.
Ron,
over there.
actually, Ron, I think this is an ill battle. The Locks and them. Ron, give me that look. Okay, I gotta be honest with you. Ron, I'm
Three.
Ron, think I'm losing my mind right now.
Hold on, no, because I love them. They forget that.
Me too.
I'm raised. I'm
Me too.
forget about
Keep
it.
going.
I know all their lyrics.
Bro,
Keep go.
Keep go.
And Sheik go, Jada go, Style go.
Sheik, but Sheik is my man, but Sheik just started getting nice when he got
I said he got
Redman
better.
style.
I said he got better.
What?
Better.
No. Sheik was.
He gonna be
in the
pissed at me. I
beginning.
said
She got better than Redman.
In the
He got-
beginning.
huh?
Shit was never better than Redman.
No,
No,
but
he
Sheik.
picked up Redman style a little when Red did that record with them.
You
He
think-
got nice.
You think so? All right.
Listen to the history of it.
I think Sheik was the nicest in the very beginning.
Sheik was the
I
nicest?
said the very
Yeah,
beginning.
people
crazy.
thought it was Danny.
Well, just the
You
very
crazy.
beginning. Just
Sheik?
the very beginning. You better listen to that Benjamins
No,
again.
Sheik got way. I ain't gonna say Sheik was trash, but Sheik got better as time came along
did,
when he started getting to his solos. But Styles P was always the hardest, and Jada was always the nicest.
Metaphor Jada, Styles P the hardest.
Styles P got very nice when him and Jada was going back to back. He had to get sharp with it and not be so hard, but be nice with the metaphors and commercially approachable.
So you got Ghetto Boys and you said the Locks.
The Treacherous 3.
Give me one more group.
Treacherous 3.
Give me one more group.
The Treacherous 3.
You going?
Them niggas was nice.
All right.
But that ain't really yet.
Mo D. Ellis.
Ain't your time.
ain't
It ain't my
your time.
time. No,
That's
I'm
what I'm
taking
like.
all errors, bringing it back and bringing it
You
forward.
might put yourself in trouble, baby.
Who?
Because you know the old era don't fuck around.
What? I know their rhymes and my rhymes.
no,
I'm
you-
not just talking
Oh
about.
no. I know you know me. Keep. I'm not gonna
my
question that, brother. You're a hip hop.
And I go off the head too, and I
Love
won't be
hip-hop.
smoking or drinking either. I'm coming prepared. So next, who?
All right. I'm
3-man crew.
I'm gonna. No, all right.
Man.
De La Soul.
Nah,
That's
y'all
too
tear them up.
many.
That's a joke. too.
And it's a
They
total
play-
different joint.
They play too much.
That's
though.
2-man. No, they ain't play
Tribe
too
Called
much.
They
Quest, but that's
tough.
two.
No. But not only that, I like De La Soul. but
You can't do
De La
music
Soul
in new
was
school,
very
that's really
ass
only
on the
one.
low.
They play too. No, they make great music,
They were
but not
players
this shit.
crazy.
But they're not gonna. You gonna get dirty with a kid. You gonna go to Hempstead.
They wasn't.
They're not gonna get dirty with it.
They're not foul vulgar.
Yeah, you gonna get foul.
But if you listen to it,
thing in
but
the
if you listen
world.
to it, they
Onyx
school
is
you.
only two.
When
Really?
Onyx was 3, I would say Onyx, but it's only 2 of them. So
That have
C's I
albums.
felt was the hardest nigga and carried the group. He from Brooklyn.
Okay.
With some C's, yeah, but no, not because it's 2 of them.
Moon?
Duck Down?
Black Moon. What about Black Moon? What about Black Moon?
Black Moon is 2 members.
Yeah, keep forgetting. Y'all 3.
Hey, that-
keep
that's
forgetting.
healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's right. All right.
The whole squad.
So how about did
Fuck it.
Das
That's
Effect,
like
PMD and K Solo?
What the fucking Valley?
How about that?
Fucking the
Das
Valley.
Effect,
Yo, fuck it,
PMD
man.
and K Solo. How about
Keith
that?
Murray against Das Effects, PND, and K. That's 4 people against 3.
Yeah, but you
what?
know,
Because we got material ammunition.
And when the Valley,
Stick to the script.
you fucking-
Who's the third?
Batman
Who's the
and
NWA.
East.
I think you're the best music could.
Flip mode squad.
Again, Flip Mode meets Def Squad. You ever heard that record?
Yes.
That was stupid.
Seen it on stage.
It's fine.
Crazy.
Yeah, but nobody can fuck with Eric because I have to take Rock Digger all day. She's crazy. Redman will have to tackle Buster. Little Jamal will go crazy on Lord of Mercy and Rampage. Who gonna take Eric? Nobody. Eric is a nice solo artist. He's one of my best artists of all time. I got goosebumps right now.
We talked
Listen to
about
Eric,
that.
You crazy?
You asked me
Sleep with
Erica
Eric,
P
'cause he's a
earlier.
nasty-
Nasty.
I like the P because P was hard, but E the lyrics
And
always
different
had
than
me going-
anybody else. He sound different than
Eric and
anybody
Paris
else.
making
Yeah,
dollars.
yeah,
Them boys
yeah,
rap.
yeah.
Them boys rap.
Eric Sermon got a most distinctive flowing voice
Yep,
than
yep,
almost
the list and
anybody. Everything, yeah.
And he was singing before anybody, him and Slick Rick.
Okay. All right.
It was a 3-man crew.
Okay, that's a good. I think you gave me the 2 I like. You gave me the Lots, and I'm going.
Yeah, we be in there.
I like Oxley.
We be
I think
jumping
it's like a
off each
dog.
other's
I think it's
neck.
like a dog fight.
Yeah, we
And
like to start wrestling.
You gotta smoke, stop
That's your
smoking,
last
smoking.
two.
No. I think that was a great. What you
Yeah,
said.
we gonna talk buku shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be an ugly street than this,
And
than
the
that,
records,
than this, than that, than
yo,
shit, than that.
Swiss.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Swiss,
locks and
Swiss
that's
nodding
why-
his head so much with the beats.
But me and Mr. Cheeks 1-on-1 versus, that'd be crazy.
You and Mr. Cheeks?
He got party records, go at you records, and girl records.
Nah,
versus.
Cheeks. I had Mr. Cheeks here. Shout out to Mr.
That's
Cheeks.
my man too. Then we'd do a record that we did at the end.
Yeah.
It'd be a party, y'all.
Shout out to Cheeks. We just had him.
We
He
just
gave
had
us
him
a
here,
dope
man.
interview, y'all.
Greatest interview.
He's, yeah, very.
Yes.
Thanks and
Oh,
shout out Cheeks.
So that's another great.
My God.
Yo, so Mr. Murray,
And you don't be about no bullshit when you say that name.
So, Mr. Master Son, I've been on tour a lot.
Who's phone going off? The cameraman?
He all right. He hanging there.
That's $50 deduct. I need $50 more, man. Time is money, man.
Anyway.
Big face.
What's up, baby? Yo, listen. I've been on tour, seen crazy shit on tour. And I'm like, listen, what's the craziest shit you saw on tour, man?
Crazy shit I saw on tour?
Yeah. Crazy shit, Murray.
I asked you.
Something just dope that you see. You know we don't got that experience like that, regular dude, but you've been around the world.
That I enjoyed, I was like, wow.
Just you was like, wow.
Yeah, he was like, wow, this shit is crazy. Yeah, whatever.
Nothing stupid like the show getting shut down from a riot or nothing like that.
If it's something like that.
Whatever you want to say. I'm going to say no personal people, but don't tell my business. Say what you want to say. I just want to hear the craziest shit on tour, man, that you've seen.
I don't know. You like a highlight of me rocking or me just being out witnessing?
You've been going to a diner going to eat and you see a motherfucker smacked in his mouth. I don't know.
That ain't on tour like all the girls rip their shirts off at the same time. Like Redman and you see the whole crowd, you come out and it's just lit. Like it's just, just something that you seen that you always remember.
Because it's so
that you could give to your people who's your fans.
Shit on tour, Freaknik.
And you talking about Long Island?
Freaknik.
No, how did I think? Freaknik. Listen, before I said I'm a Sigma. I'm in a fraternity.
Jones, you talking about Jones Beach?
They do that. Let me see what I got.
That's Greek Fest.
No,
that's Greek.
But listen, I know Freaknik in Atlanta. But I said, listen, Greek Fest. I'm a Sigma. He can't tell me nothing about.
Y'all need your own show.
No, I'm a fraternity. Fuck.
The camera don't never hit him.
I'm a fraternity. I'm in a
fraternity. No,
I'm in a fraternity. Yo, he said Greek. That is Greek Fest. What I'm trying to tell you is, first of all, Freaknik.
You in a fraternity?
Yeah, I'm a Sigma.
Beta Phi Sigma?
Phi Beta Sigma.
Phi Beta Sigma?
Yeah, big time fraternity, brother.
Yeah, I know.
Big time. Yeah, we black brothers. So what you were saying, man? What you were saying, man? Fuck Ron too, for the record.
Freaknik.
So Freaknik, what you saw on Freaknik?
It was bumper to bumper. Cars couldn't move. Bitches was jumping out of the car on the hood.
Watch your mic.
Yeah, see shit like that. Get you forgetting where
you about to lose focus for me.
I was about to twerk like them bitches. Oh, they bitches everywhere on hoods of cars for miles that you could see day and night. I mean, it was party central.
Okay.
Sodom and Gomorrah type shit.
You was out there performing or just on some hangout shit?
Performing and hanging out, everything. I was scared I was going to miss something.
Okay.
It was stupid.
Okay.
Like dumb.
I can't take my eyes off that suit because I can't believe you put the suit together really look nice. Because motherfucker put hard bottom shoes.
I'm a street fashionista.
No, because a lot of my boys from Queens, except for Ron, they dress. Ron could dress. Ron from Queens. A lot of my
Queens needs to get busy in dressing.
No, please don't do that.
They do. Manhattan, Queens, and Long Island.
All right, I'm gonna leave that alone and move forward.
Oh, Brooklyn. I'm about to say Brooklyn. Look, Sight Dog. Sight Dog. Every time I say Brooklyn.
I pongo pour monsieur. Give me the cup.
On pongo monsieur.
I pongo pour monsieur.
On pongo monsieur.
Yo, so, you and Fight was very close, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Fight. Tell me your relationship with you and Fight. Heard you were real close, man.
We were signed to Jive. Okay. And I always looked up to them. I used to bump fucking Tribe Called Quest on my way to my first year of college. I had the gray Montero with the purple gorilla on the back. Okay. Bumping that shit with the 15 going to I check the rhyme, y'all. You swear Redman was inside the truck. Oh my God. So on Jive, then I had a gold party. And then it was a altercation over there, and I threw the gold record in the crowd, and they ain't let me perform and fight. They was like, he can't perform and fight. He's like, let me talk to him. He called me down.
Pongo black, this make go glam. Pongo black.
Nigga face was shaking like.
You're such an asshole.
Make some white rice and some beans for this nigga.
Baze and Keith Murray.
Stop by say, knock Boone, big face Gary.
You're a funny motherfucker. So moving along, Leah was signed to Jive. She was 14 years old.
Dope.
Do you remember her? You have any conversation with her?
Remember how she was young and just getting started?
Give me a good story about that, bro.
When she was 14, I was 18.
Okay.
So I met her one time in LA after we did the show at the House of Blues. And that's where I met her. I was holding her hand, running around the whole party with her and stuff like that. I didn't really know what she was gonna be, and then I started seeing her at Jive, and R. Kelly had her on lockdown. I couldn't get close to her no more.
I got a comment for that, but I'm gonna be nice.
Yeah, I know her Uncle Barry. Uncle Barry is like an uncle to me, Barry Henderson.
Okay, good. Y'all still talk to each other sometimes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uncle Barry told me I reminded him when he was a certain age, always stuck with me.
So, tell me a good story with you and R. Kelly, because y'all had that record that was ridiculous.
R. Kelly showed me a lot. R. Kelly showed me really how to like boss up and be a boss. Barry Hankinson was the manager. He had an accountant watching an accountant, a lawyer watching a lawyer. He rented the Tribune house, the person who owned the Atlanta Tribune newspaper, and every room was a different continent. When we went in the room where we shot the video, it was Africa. It was fucking Europe. It was fucking China, Japan, fucking Venezuela, France. It was that room, that house was crazy. I seen a lot of shit. Then I was watching him all day long. He would be doing this.
What is he doing?
Man, this nigga's crazy. But then I realized he was going over his lines all the time. So he taught me that. And then I used to hang out with DMX all the time. I still do. That's my man, DMX. In LA, I was with DMX, and I would catch him outside like this. Then I just start doing it like, yo, that shit is contagious. Like going over your lines, being a monster. You know what I'm saying?
So how'd y'all get that record together? Who put it together? Who said you're gonna do a record with me? Did he call you or just
R. Kelly?
Yeah, you and R. Kelly.
Jive, being signed to Jive at the same time.
Oh, okay.
They asked me to get on the record. I did a verse. I kept some of it. They asked me to come back and do another part of it because I was like, wasn't commercial enough. And then I flipped it and switched it around. And then Kenyatta was the A&R at the time.
Yeah, I remember Kenyatta. Shout out to Kenyatta. Mad cool.
Yeah, and then it became a commercial success.
Okay.
So Murray, you was like the last one to come in before like E&P broke up. Like you was the last official member to come in, right? Like to Redman and all that. Who came in? You wasn't the last person to come in, EPMD? Before the breakup split, who was the last person to come in?
I wasn't in before the breakup. I was after the breakup.
You came in after the breakup.
After
so how y'all?
EPMD broke up in Paris and Hit Squad, DOS Effects, and Redman went over to England with them. Eric went to Atlanta. I went back to the block.
You was like rocking with him for like 2 years before you got on. You said, right?
I was with Eric Sermon for 2 years, 24 months before I ever got behind the microphone to rap.
You even got behind
I would
the
just
microphone.
come back and forth to his house and go in the basement and rap. And then he would get ready to leave on tour with DOS Effects at EPMD, and I followed them one time. And then he came back, and then situation occurred, and then I was in the music room with him, and a white man came out of a Chevrolet, and I was looking, because I would stand up by the keyboard, and he would sit down. Looked out the window, I was like, yo, E, that's a detective. He was like, no, that's a person that comes show me to sell a house. I said, no, that's a detective. I spent enough time in the third precinct to know that's a detective. So he was showing me some guns he had, and then he went to the door to see the man, and then the man was like, just come on down to the precinct. I was looking out the window, he didn't know I was in the room. And then E patted his hand and he had a gun on him. And he said, yo, let me go change my coat. He said, all right, come on, cool. And then he was like, Murray, you was right. He put the gun away. He was like, yo, wait here, let me go to the precinct. I went to the precinct, and then I left. He went to the precinct and I left. Then he fled to Atlanta. And Paris Smith tried to sign Keith Murray.
How y'all stayed out of it? Like when they did split and y'all was on different sides, I know that your boys...
around something missed. Why did he have to go to the precinct, Murray?
Because they went to question him about the altercation.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So when all that went on,
And
I
the
know
cop
that...
said his worst regret was not arresting Eric Sermon. Because he fled.
Wow.
The detective.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that stuck me for a second.
That fucked me up, right?
But how y'all stay, like y'all was all official, but PMD had their crew.
He left. I didn't speak to him for a year when he left.
For a whole year. But how y'all managed to stay cool? Y'all stay cool like it was K Solo. Just listen.
No, they was gone. I never seen them.
But
Eric was gone. I went back to the block.
I
selling
understand that.
drugs.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when it was all going on, it was you, Redman, and E. It was P, K Solo.
I never seen
and
them.
That's what I'm asking you.
I never seen them.
You never seen
They
them,
was
so-
like, E would play the music he made. He was like, yeah, he's all right. Then play it again, like he's getting better. He would tell me what they would say. I never was around them.
Never.
They came, I seen them on tour. One time I followed the bus. That was it. There was never no words or nothing.
Okay. So let me ask you something. Like the year you came out your album, 1994, Shaq came out with his album. Do you think Shaq is the dopest sport rapper of all time?
That was the same year?
Yeah.
Shaq is very, very dope. I'm actually was on that album, and I got a platinum plaque from CI to Noah.
Let me get it.
I gave it to my daughter, a 16-year-old.
No, I'm just fuck with you. Okay, now wait a minute, Messi. Really?
No, Messi, lady, you out?
Yeah, you got to.
Let's take that flick. He asked me for a flick when he came.
Sorry, it really is. Pause. He want to take a flick on it. That's real, man.
Can't let that man leave without taking a flick.
So, I watched one of the illest battles of all time. Jay-Z gave LL Cool J a shellacking in Jones Beach.
Oh, man, whatever.
Mike the Mike?
Shit, it was just...
Like this?
No, Mike, that's street shit, you know.
No, on the same stage, Mike the Mike?
No, on Jones Beach, the beach.
I'm saying on the same stage.
No, just chilling. We seen
Oh,
him.
in the street?
Yeah,
You
like
ran
in
up
the
on him?
Yeah, and Jay finished him.
He did?
Yeah, killed him, murdered him. So Ron don't like that, but I'm LL.
That's why Jay was never, LL
he don't like Jay. Everybody
Get
knows.
out of here. I didn't know he ran up on him.
No,
Jay was good for that.
I ain't hear that in
Dame
Queens.
Dash was the one who was inciting that.
Of course they didn't put that together.
I love Dame Dash energy. And I seen Dame after that issue. I was like, yo, if you was my manager, I'd be crazy. He was like, we'd talk.
You know, they talking about 15 years.
We talk together.
Yeah.
But Jay always stayed out of it.
Yeah. So what's the illest battle you've seen that we don't know about? The illest battle that you could tell me you ain't never, that we may not know, or we do know about it, but you liked it. The illest battle.
Well, it wasn't a battle, but people called it a battle. Me at 16, rhyming with Kane at Canarsie Dining on his 21st birthday.
Big Daddy Kane? Good Jesus. Yeah,
My
got
top
that.
five.
Big Face Gary Show.
I got the tape.
You do. Big Daddy Kane, that's Jay-Z's favorite rapper.
He said he got the tape.
You got the tape?
I never released it though. My uncle Bourne, God bless the dead, used to bodyguard for Big Daddy Kane. He used to take me and my cousin, God bless the dead, drifts everywhere. Because I'm from Crown Heights also. That's where my family is from.
Okay.
I used to just go there in the summertime. Everywhere. I used to at Scratch. I used to be in Albany Projects, a little nigga. Bourne used to be secking me on niggas everywhere. Centennial Park, smashing them when Lucis used to DJ.
Centennial Park. Shout out to the Velt.
Mr. White was
you don't go to Brooklyn.
Velt Villains.
You don't go to Brooklyn.
Velt Villains. 1 square mile. That's
One
it.
square
and
mile.
it's one of the realest square
That's Long Island
miles.
talking about it.
Exit 21, Southern
You
State.
was talking about the other day.
Yeah. I got number love,
I go
boy.
out
Park
there.
Ave, shout out to Rose Ave, Babylon Turnpike, Main Street. Yeah.
I know about the Babylon
Yeah.
Turnpike. I know about that.
Yeah.
Since the 60s.
Yeah. Nassau Road. Yeah.
Okay, man. Everybody know you know people on Long Island. But when you want a fucking road map now,
Yeah.
you get all hype all the time.
Centennial
man.
Park got the tables with the chess table on it.
Yeah.
They got that
do.
around here too all the time. I go
I'm
to
just
that
letting you know, Centennial Park got them too.
Dr. J was playing at Centennial Park back in the days. You know your history.
My grandmother lived on a block he grew up at, like 5 houses down from me.
Yeah.
Hold up. That's Long Island, you just said, right?
That's it.
Dr. J's not from Long Island.
That's the Velt. He was playing ball in Centennial Park.
Dr. J, he probably wasn't, I don't know where he was born,
But you know he used to be over
but he grew up on Long Island on my grandmother's block right now. They give the free food out in the pantry on Sundays there.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. God bless.
Yeah.
Feed the hungry, man. I think food should
Uncle
be free.
T-Roy, he go volunteer and feed the hungry.
And I think food should be free. I was telling people that. So, moving along.
Like Medicaid in Canada.
Yeah, I think food. Oh, yeah. In Canada, medication is free.
Medicaid is free, yo.
Wow. Damn, I forgot about that. That's serious, too. Now, Method Man. When's the first time you see Method Man hanging out
In the camp.
in a camp with Def Squad and
He's dope,
Redman and
man.
everybody?
Oh, the first time I don't know if it's the first time I met him, but I know it was the first time that him and Redman met up and agreed to work together. We was in front of Def Jam. When Meth was just growing his braids, kind of like,
Oh, okay.
when he was coming out, and Redman was coming with a second album, and he was putting them together, man versus man. They was the first one. Like, that's a versus I want to see.
Redman, they're very close. I don't think
Because
they'll
they
do
was
it.
coming out with the tapes
They
in the
did movies
magazine.
together.
That
That's
was
a-
man versus man.
But that's
And
gotta
they
be-
gave it to Method Man. And then eventually they realized Redman was right up there. You had to give it to Redman.
I was about to ask you.
I think Red better than Meth, man.
He got the singles.
Mary, I gotta go Redman.
He spit more clear, and his metaphors are more universal and ambiguous.
Come on, Redman?
Yes.
I like Redman more. Meth Man, no disrespect.
Redman is more gritty.
Who you like, bro?
His metaphors and his bounces there, and he got the singers for the ladies too.
right.
But I think Redman got it like
Redman talk about that shit I like. Redman talk about tens, the bitches.
Yeah, he's more little universal.
I remember the first time.
Meth saying too, but he's more subtle. When Red bark at you, it get your attention. Yeah.
His jaw looked like it too.
Yeah.
That's a verse.
To an avenue, to a whole street, and a whole block, and turn around and do the same damn thing to a soloist. Cause Reggie No was pissed. I crushed your whole mainframe cause you couldn't maintain the funk and have your rap style for lunch, chump. In 92, I kick a whole crew.
Yes.
You sound very aggressive there.
Time for some action.
Ooh, yes. Like camera. Let's get ready to rumble. And this going and I got ya.
Hard enough that I could do a whole bag of
He don't rhyme around Big Quiet. He's been chilling. He don't rhyme no more. He's just chilling out.
Just respected and dope, and that's
I don't
it.
hear Redman.
You crazy? You better Google him. He's Googleable.
He's still battling the little. He does things going
He's
in there.
Googleable. Google him right now. He got shit that's
I love it.
nice to 2019, 20 right now.
That's some great verses, but they won't do it. They're very
See,
close
everything's
friends.
online. When you think of your artist, go online. People be like, Murray, you don't do records no more? You don't tour no more? Like, just because you don't hear me on commercial radio don't mean I'm not doing my thing on a day-to-day basis. Now, you have to apply yourself. You eat what you kill more. You know what I'm saying?
They're very good friends, so they'll never do a verses. What you think?
A versus is not about...
I agree.
Listen. Versus is not about who's better than who. It's for the culture. It's just your music versus mine at the moment.
So who you want to do verses with than you, right now? If I can get it together for you. Who you want to do verses?
He said Cheeks.
No, forget that. I need somebody else.
Who you got, Murray?
Cheeks is too easy.
Nelly.
Ooh, you might get buried, my brother.
Why?
He got a lot of hits.
How many hits he got? He got more sales. He don't got more hits.
He got about 7. No, you got. Okay, let me rephrase that.
Murray, don't make me pull an R. Kelly verse here.
It's gonna be a party, y'all. All I wanna do is be happy. The most beautiful thing in the. I shot you. What?
I just said you a remix machine, but Nelly got.
He got a lot of popular hits. He went.
All right, Ron, you hit my brother.
I said that because I could go for 2 hours straight from all my singles.
Will the crowd be bouncing with you? Will they bounce with you?
Yeah, I show him how to bounce.
Well, now he want to do a verses with you, man.
He does all melodic shit. But I was doing that in my career. I hold my own. Plus, I'm a spitter. I bring something to the table.
He ain't a spitter. He's a hitmaker.
Now, if I had his manager at the same time he did, I had the same amount of
Nelly
sales.
not a spitter like Keith Murray.
I just said that.
If I had Kuda
But he got
the
the
same
hit.
time, pardon me. I came home and they said, yo.
Get aggressive.
He
I'm
said,
big. I'm
I
260.
spewed a little bit.
All right, I'll take that. Give me Corona. I'm good.
I came on, Corona. I had motherfucker come to think of it. I was like, Heineken. Fucking Corona. Come to think of it. Matter of fact, you said that with my motherfucking mask.
Man, let's just finish the show, man.
Man, you talking that bullshit.
I got it already. We both got it. Come on, man. Keep working.
That shit.
Come on, keep working.
No.
Anyway, come on, man. You was talking about the versus shit. He was killing that shit. So you said Nelly, you would be a nice battle.
Yeah, he'd probably be like, oh, he ain't in my league. I get it, but cool.
Yeah, people do that.
No, do sales. But put me on the same stage the same night. Anywhere. With anybody. What? I'm God bless the dead James Brown Jr., ODB Jr., Michael Jackson Jr., all the above.
Sam Cooke.
You see this suit?
Slam Sam
You
Cooke.
crazy? I get
Ron,
busy.
I gotta say something. And I usually don't go backwards on my question, but there's one thing you didn't answer. On who shot
But
you.
Mr. Cheeks would be
Great.
dope at the end, but how many singles he got? Tell the truth.
You want
he
to
got an hour. I seen the show. He nice with it, but he got like 5 or 6 backup people.
All right, I'm gonna do something for you, man.
I got 3.
I'm gonna talk to
I got hours of singles and videos and verbatim shit, and you won't get tight.
Gary, you look like you on the front on him, G.
Different show.
Don't front on him. He got hits.
I just do as worldwide big
Hold up.
tours every year. I get busy.
All right.
But this year is coming up. It's gonna be mine.
In the
Watch.
spring, I'm gonna work this out. We're gonna do a versus on my deck somewhere else. Big Face Garyshow.
No, you could just be one of my. You could get a percentage for going in there and being one of my.
A politic.
politicians.
Okay, well, my man Ron, my manager, he'll politic it. I'll teach him how to do that. Ron does everything else. Ron's very
They're gonna
smart.
know the play.
I put your blast.
They're gonna be like, oh, I forgot.
I put your blast, Ron.
I hit him with that Be Happy, Home Alone, Rapper's Delight,
Round all the
Hostile,
Round all the records.
Most Beautiful, The Rhyme.
Round all the records. She got about 7.
If you ain't
What's
going
the
by
What's the
sales,
one I like,
seven
Ron?
alone.
The one I love. The one I love, Ron.
oh, you love the Most Beautifulest thing.
No, Cheeks. The record
I hit
love
you with the
got.
Mason
Renee.
Wayne
Renee.
Renee's tough. Y'all gonna buy
I hit you with the Boys
Lights,
the Men.
camera, action.
I hit you with the Boys the Men. Oh, you talking about Mr. Cheeks.
Mr.
Yeah.
Cheeks, no. He asked me what Mr. Cheeks got. Mr. Cheeks got joints, and he got a couple of features too.
I did tours with Cheeks. We rock and roll.
Okay. So that was great energy right there.
I loved it.
That was great
Yeah,
energy.
the Murray's the
Incredible.
man.
So only thing I want to go back with Who Shot You is just, I just told her on today, Mary, I heard that record millions of times, but you have to give it to people. Tupac had a right. If you listen to that song, it seems like Biggie's going to Tupac. Did you feel that way when you did it, or you didn't pay it no mind?
What you talking about?
Like on Who Shot You?
Oh, Who Shot You, the original one, Biggie's verse.
You first heard it. Was
Like,
you like, he
Tupac
going?
didn't know I was even on that record. You talking about I Shot Ya.
No, you're not catching what I'm saying.
No, but Tupac approached me in the House of Blues for I Shot Ya.
No, not that. Not
not
that.
what
We're
I'm
not saying that. We're
That's
not
what
saying
You
that, Murray.
mentioned Tupac. I had nothing to
Oh,
do with that.
No.
Let
What
me
he's
do
saying, Murray. What he's saying, Murray, is
You didn't catch
when
what I
you
said.
did
I
Biggie.
know what he's saying. Bring out the ropes. He be double dutching.
No, I'm not double dutching.
no.
You double dutching.
No, you
I know
double
you
dutching.
double dutching,
You
motherfucker.
double dutching.
You
man.
double dutching.
No,
no,
listen.
you double dutching on my show.
No.
I do the double dutching on my show.
Double dutching.
He double dutching.
I asked you, when Biggie laid that verse down, if people are really thinking it's like he's coming to Tupac. When you first heard Biggie's verse, without anything, you not rapping, did you feel like he was coming to Tupac? That's what I'm asking you.
Separate the weak
From the ops. Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm asking you.
Yes.
It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering.
I know you don't. What do you think?
Down the street.
Your heart feels like
Southwest Street, thunderous, shaking the concrete.
Yes.
Of course, I thought he was talking about that man.
That's what we
just said that to
You double dutching,
No,
Murray.
but remember, we made I Shot Ya.
Yeah, that's
And
your-
LL was like, LA,
yeah.
really gang bang, how the bullet feel, New York appeal, touch a microphone, your motherfucking ass a hang. I don't give a fuck, boo. And I was like, I'm here to make a
He
dollar out
said
of
female
15
rappers
cents.
too. I don't give a fuck, boo.
I'm here to crush all my peers. Niggas was going at niggas' throat. Mind you, I wrote my verse first.
And you rock.
But Tupac approached his man. I said, what in the House of Blues? Said, what up, Pop? What up, Murray Bong? I walked off. His man approached me. Oh, and Old Burgundy, like, yo, my homeboy wanna know if you talk about him in that song. He said, who your man? Who your homeboy? He said, Tupac. I said, I just saw Pac. He didn't say nothing to me. Then Pac came to me on the side talking to his man. He was like, yo, I got shot 5 times, Murray. I just want to know if you or anybody was talking about me. I said, I didn't even like Mobb Deep in them, and they on the record. We got beef right now because of that shit, Pop. His man was like this. He put his hand through his man arm. He said, all right, peace. We just put Red Man was on the band and stuff. And the crowd was looking and we was in the middle kind of dispersing. Pop was coming this way. I had 2 butter knives from the hotel. But we shook hands. Corrupting was there. They saw it. We shook hands like men and walked away.
Fire.
Okay. That was clean cut.
And then I was walking down the block, right down the street. Me and 50 Grand. Saw Biggie and C's, and Big said, your man just got hit up in there. I said, who? Pop. We kept him shooting uptown.
They told me you went to Foot Locker and bought a pair of new track sneakers and you chased Prodigy in the tunnel. Like, there was something going on.
Old school. That's old school.
Yeah.
That's so old school.
Happened.
So why did you chase him in the tunnel, bro?
Well, it all goes back to when.
I don't give a fuck, Rob. That's my man. We having fun. He killing me, I'm killing you. We having a ball. This is the most talked about ever did, either, too.
By the time I get ready to the end of the story, the listeners is going to punch in and tell you what happened, but here we go. Since you got me here,
Yeah.
so you can have it on your archives.
Yeah.
So, but the thing about it though, I was in jail, Connecticut, and they asked Prodigy online what happened, and he said, you want to God bless the dead. Me and Prodigy talked. I would never talk bad about a dead man. May God bless his soul. You know what I'm saying? But this is what the story, this is my side of it.
Right.
So he wrote on the internet because he was early on the internet. I was in jail 9/7, he was on the internet, motherfucker responding to email. And I was like, he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, here you go. He told a totally different story of what happened, but We was in the tunnel because he made the interlude. Oh, these niggas talking about the smoking weed shit and the spaced out shit. Redman had How to Roll a Blunt. I was the Philly Blunt King, and we was intergalactic cosmic slop. So, bomb. We did the I seen them at a video. Nas was there, Onyx and them was at the video. I seen Havoc. He said, yo, we ain't talk about y'all. We go to Hot 97. I said, nah, it's cool. I ain't tripping on that shit. Then I did the I Shot You. And then they put other people on it. And he came with a verse saying something about niggas feeling guilty about him saying niggas was on some space shit. You was first baby girl, just face it. I played the record on a tour bus, hype, like, yo, E heard it, like, yo, did you just hear that shit? I told them, yo, y'all niggas gonna put that record out, it's gonna be a problem between me and y'all. Y'all instigating shit. So if you listen to the record, it's spin back. You don't hear it. So we did the Apollo. I told LL, we was right by the stage. I told LL, if you say that part, I'm snuffing them and I'm dragging them off the stage in front of everybody.
Damn, I love it. Big Face Gary Show.
LL said, yo, it's like 14 million people watching, chill. All right, cool. I did my LOD roll, threw my hat out. I don't know if he said it or not. I don't think he did, but it was so fiery in there. I wasn't paying attention to that shit. So we was at the tunnel. Me and A+, Skip, and Axe and us. It's in the bathroom. So I start laughing, so look at Prodigy. He was like, what? I was like, what? And they was like stopping us. So we happened to leave the tunnel the same time they did. Mind you, I saw Havoc again. He never was beefing. He never had no bullshit to say. Seems nice to see you, Murray. Dropped the razor. Yo, nice to see you. We all have to carry razors in there. You know what I'm saying?
Who dropped razor? Prodigy dropped the razor?
I dropped my razor. I'm like, yo, nice to see you, Mother Mice. You know what I'm saying? I'm just indicating. Niggas was ready to choppity on anything that happened. You know what I'm saying? So, he go at the corner, and then they like, yo, it's time. God Bless It Dead, Twin from Mobb Deep. It's like, yo, it's time. It's time. Like, it's time. What time what? My man Skip snuff Prodigy. Bah! Prodigy hit the floor. Then the Axe and Two-Face had one of the twins over here under a cab. Trigger the Gambler was over here at the corner. So, the cops were standing right there. And then, like, Prodigy was on the floor, and the cops was like, yo, take it around the corner. He hopped up. I started chasing him because the cops was giving us the right of way. So I'm chasing niggas down the block, right on this corner now, because we crossed over. So we on this corner right here, running up the block like this. I couldn't catch the nigga. I'm like, come in, mind you, I'm a fast nigga. Played soccer, basketball, track my whole life.
I'd have bust your ass in basketball.
You would've?
I was a very good ball player.
You would've?
I'd have tore you up.
You would've, but you can't now. So that means you couldn't have then, because you still can't. Back to the story. Anyway, we could go play ball, whatever, in your Timberlands or whatever. Box you up, my defense inclination. I'm a knickerbocker, my offense.
Yeah, and your Timberlands what?
Offense with the I have you
He'll beat you in a suit.
And swimming.
Yes.
Like this. And skating, rolling skates.
I don't know how you talking
Euro step.
You being very,
backboard, spank
you're very,
for pump
you're being a very disrespectful motherfucker. I'm a ball player, man. I'm finished now though.
Shit, what you was a shooting guard or point guard?
I was a 3, a 4, and a 5. Actually a 4 and
You
a 5.
was no power forward.
Shit, that's
But
everybody.
your face was the only power forward you had. You only 5'2".
I'm fucking 6 feet. And I was
you 6 feet?
I was guarding 6'8", 6'9".
You look 5'4", 6'9". I guess it's the size of your fucking head.
Fuck you. Them foggy ass gazelles you got.
Yeah,
you can't even see.
fucking with your face.
You gotta put some Windex on them glasses to wipe them shit. You can't fucking see. Yeah, I love you too, Mary. Now finishing off.
Then he said he was going to get. He said in his book he was going to get a gun. Oh my God! Then he said in the book. He said about the book. Yeah, I fabricated a lot of this shit. And people still don't believe he fabricated this shit. Motherfuckers is so gullible. But then I spoke to him. I went to Jones Beach. His man saw me outside. He said, yo, Prodigy's inside. You gotta talk to him, Murray. I was like reluctant a little bit, like, word? Oh, because I'm by myself. So I went in there anyway. And the nigga was cool. You know what I'm saying? His man was cool. And then we took the picture with Busta Rhymes. And then he went to jail. Came home. I talked to him. He said, yo, that shit we did, we was young, man. Yeah. We was little kids. Let's rock. I was supposed to get up with him in Queens. He went to Vegas. He never made it back home.
Yeah. Damn. Rest in peace. Yeah,
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Said he regurgitated from an egg.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
That's just, yeah, he had, yeah.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, they said that too.
Yeah.
So,
but you hyperventilate out there.
yo,
That
Def Jam.
yolk come back on.
Ugh, I don't want to talk about that
You
shit.
gotta drink a lot of water.
I felt
Blue
bad
force
when
of the body is water.
That was a true MC we lost. Like, that kid could spit. Man.
Yeah, but you seen what he was saying when he was talking to the black dude about his ancestry and the questions he was talking about?
No,
He was saying a lot of morbid shit. You don't fuck with that shit, nigga. You leave that shit alone. Saying what he saw shadows in the room and shit, and he knew what it was. Like,
He probably was smoking that crazy ass weed from Washington Heights. I don't know.
I don't know, nigga, but you open that fucking door, you play with that bullshit if you want to. You leave that shit where it's at.
So let me make sure. So I think I knew why you was late. You was ironing your suit for like 2 hours. Cause that shit ain't was wrinkle free, baby.
No, you keep talking about my suit. I'm gonna get you fixed up, man.
No, I don't want no suit right now.
You gonna roll with me on?
No, I'm gonna
just gonna
suit.
wear
I'm gonna get a suit when God blesses me.
I
My
gotta
group
get
of
you-
podcast of
what
the year.
size
We're
you
gonna wear
wear?
suits. It depends.
What size are you? You saying you?
I don't. It's
You said
suits as
you
numbers.
6 feet?
I'm 6 feet, brother.
So you a
260.
size 42
I'm
waist?
6 feet 2 feet. I'm 42 waist. Sometimes this is 40, brother. And they're loose.
Yeah, extra large. I got you.
Okay, thank you. Now,
For $375, I could get 3 Caraco designer suits.
this is like
$750, 3.
Well, I got to touch around the
You
way.
get the 7 belts and 4 shirts and all that
Wear
shit.
suit.
Anyway, we'll get to you. Yo, you had the honor of being
You
on.
can make them short. You can cut them short.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
shorts.
See, you going too
Should
far
be
now.
popping.
See, now you're going too
with
far.
With the Louis on.
I don't do shit
with
like that.
the Louis
Now
and
you're
the
going too far.
Gucci's and the Gucci's.
Murray, he think he can
Def
dress. He
Jam,
can't dress.
Def Jam had
Oh,
a-
me?
Him.
Oh, I
Def-
show
Def
Def
Jam-
Jam. Haitians don't know how to dress. Haitians and Puerto Ricans can't dress.
Now don't
I'm
you can't.
Dominican,
And you
Papa.
always talking that Queen
I'm
shit.
Dominican.
You got an own taste of your own
All right,
blood.
right. I can take that. We're almost done. I got to get it with my man. Def Jam had a video game called Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah, that was dope.
Did they? Bottom line, did they fucking pay you right? And you better still be getting a check for that.
Pay me right. I don't know if they pay me right. And no, I'm not getting future royalties off that.
They didn't give. What the fuck
I
was your
think they gave us like $50,000 or $60,000 or some shit.
one time and that's it?
Yeah, they jerked us.
No royalties. We got jerked.
Yeah, they jerked us.
See, look at that. That's my manager.
$50,000.
That'll never happen to me.
Yeah, back then it would have. You know,
No, if you have a good lawyer.
You come
bro.
from Central Islip, Long Island. I had the best lawyer, Larry Rudolph, Britney Spears.
So what happened then?
I guess Larry Rudolph got paid off too. I don't know what the fuck. Come from Central
Yeah,
Islip,
you're a real
Long
man. You're right. You gotta
Island.
love him, man. You keep it 1,000, man. You right. 'Cause
$50,000.
You supposed to still get
Come
royalties
from
off that
Central
right now.
Islip, Long Island, Roosevelt,
Yeah.
going to Def Jam, coming home,
Nah, you right.
$50,000. My Rolex was $5,500, $6,000.
Wow.
I didn't buy no jewelry or nothing. I bought my ex-wife a.
Now, but I look at you online and all that, so you wasn't big
I'm
on jewelry.
practical.
You wasn't
No,
big
I
on-
remind me of slavery.
Nah, I give you that,
used to
though.
do it, but I would lose it all.
Okay.
I would rock a thin chain or something. One of my nieces would buy me or something like that, a watch or something. I got a watch, but I don't.
So basically,
Too
they
much.
hit you with one time and that was it.
Yeah, I didn't get no royalties or nothing, but now I know better because I see other people with video games and stuff, and I know the points that you can get. And I'm in school now for engineering.
You told me that. I told
And
Ron
I'm
that.
making music and I'm voices for putting sounds in video games as a multi-billion-dollar
Oh,
company.
you're working on that too? You're learning
Yeah,
that?
so I get more millions from making the games and putting voices in it than being in it now. But I could be in it now and get a large amount.
So imagine, son, you still right now?
I still got the game too. I still show it for my kids.
Do you have 16 bars or you have nothing in your brain right now?
16 bucks. They still do that at a talk show?
No, I'm just asking. No one does. I'm
Nothing in
special.
my brain. I've been spitting bars all night. What the fuck are you
No, you
talking
spend
about?
other people's bars. I mean, your bars.
No, I'm spitting bars off the top of the head. Every time something rhymed, I said bars.
You didn't say nothing off. You said,
You can't forget that?
You're a big time lyricist. First of all, this is to be clear.
You
I'm
can't
not
forget that? Yo, we move like the blob, block to block. Get down to lay your ass down in a pine box. Crime reputer, mass intruder. Everybody dying. No identifying the shooter. Motherfuckers ain't taking nothing from me, cause I'm a barroom brawler. I do niggas ugly. Now you wanna send a civil law after me. How long you think you gonna live to see that money? No way, homeboy, I ain't the one. Send my LOD soldiers to get the job done. No gaps.
There you go.
Vest, no vest, no gloves. Put a hole in your head to see what you thinking of. Never let it slide. Forever hold the grudge. Holding court in the streets where I'm the judge. Do you win with a steak knife? Fix you for life. Carve you up real nice. You pussies.
Love you. Big
Oh,
Face Gary Show.
man.
Keith Murray. Love you, man. Thanks for coming to my show.
Yo,
Love you,
Murray, man.
Killed that
Ooh,
shit.
la, la, I be
Man, shut the vibe, man. You're raw. You're raw. I know raw like you're raw. That was hot. Yo, Murray, that was hot. You're raw. And we go raw. You
Don't
go raw.
approach me excited. I might get nervous. And I'm not liable for what I do to you if I'm nervous. Back you down, smack you around, empty around up in your punk ass clown. Me against you, now that's a slaughter. I give you your own blood to drink like water. I'm begging one of y'all pussies to get out of place. And I'm gonna have the shotty air condition your face.
Damn, all right. You're big, all right. God damn.
Try me, I hope you do. Lay you down like vocals. Niggas see me told to go to jail, think shit is sweet. You rat on Keith, you gonna die in the streets.
Okay.
I got shit that'll pierce your vest. This ain't checkers, nigga. This is chess. Checkmate.
All right. We ain't gonna give him no more. That's too much. You're
Go
a beast,
all
man.
night.
Look, this stuff he get. Hold on, Ron. We give him that. He get his zone now. Hold on. Big, come
So
take
get
this
your
off.
fucking money up. Whoever y'all promoters, get your viral shit up. Who y'all want to put up against Keith Murray? I'll wait 4 hours and 45 minutes. Take
Call
all
him
y'all
Smack.
fucking money.
Man, call him Smack. Call him. He don't want to battle, right? He just got bars for days. For days.
I'm coming straight. If I gotta go to Smack, I'm coming with nothing but metaphor. They give you time to write too, and my rebuttals is gonna be stupendo. All right.
On the Big Face
I'm
Gary
coming
Show.
with nothing but
On
metaphors.
the Big Face Gary Show.
On the Big Face Gary Show. I
Big-
battle you from the Big Face Gary Show.
BigFaceGaryShow.com. Got a
Tell
lot of
them to put
merchandise.
up their niggas, go via satellite.